degrees, and that's considered a cold front in August, so I'm taking advantage of it and being outside. First of all, I want to say I'm taking notes on all your comments that you're making. I am definitely paying attention to what you're telling me, and as a result, in all the emails I got about people adding the class during the drop ad week, as well as financial aid concerns, which I definitely remember having as an undergraduate and also in graduate school, I will be extending the due date for your first assignment. So I don't want you to panic about that. And for those of you who have already done it, you're done. That's one less extra thing that you absolutely have to do. Also, be sure you're doing the discussion board questions. That's how I'm giving your participation points every week. The discussion board question is really there to generate discussion on current issues within the topic of the week, as opposed to just the academic stuff. It's really what's going to make the course way more interesting. I think I might be a little biased, but hopefully it will keep you going. Also, I wanted to note there's a slight typo on your syllabus. It says week 2 and 3. It's actually, we're just going to do, chapter 2 and 3, we're just going to do chapter 2 this week. So you don't have to read an extra chapter unless you're really dying to do so. So this week was on healthy consumerism. I can tell you this is something that I am personally living through right now as I inch deeper into my 40s. And my sisters and I deal with an aging mother who did an excellent job of teaching us not only the importance of going to see a doctor, but also teaching us the home remedies of her grandmother. And let's face it, if you grew up with home remedies, they work to an extent until they don't, or until your illness is so severe that you actually do need to go see a doctor. And so now what my sisters and I are facing with our aging mother is that things didn't work well. The divorce my parents went through went pretty bitterly, and Mom didn't get everything she was entitled to for lots of various reasons. And so now she's actually having a hard time retiring. Her health is not doing as well as it was, as she's not the spry mother that I remember her being, at least not physically. She's still very mentally sharp. And there are things coming into play that my sisters and I are having to help her make some decisions about her health and think of them very long term. A lot of you said in your discussion questions this week that one of the reasons you're taking this course is that you want to be able to hand information down to your children or help with the women in your life. And that is so important because I find myself doing it now. And I can tell you my mother never graduated from high school, so it was very important to her that her daughters, all three of us, receive an education. So I have an older sister with a college degree, I have a master's degree, my younger sister has a doctorate degree. And so all of us are now coming together and helping Mom make the decisions that that kind of suit her and fit her personality and help her maintain her integrity and her health at the same time. And as much as she imparted on us, we are trying to impart back. So I really hope that you will read this next chapter carefully and take a peek at the discussion question and answer it honestly. I'm looking forward to a lively discussion this week. Thanks, you guys.